Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dark Sector, the spiritual prelude to Warframe. Rakash actually suggested this morning, but I had actually considered it previously. It's available on Steam. At the moment, it's you have to pay for it. It's £6.99. This could be regarded as a sort of first impressions video as well, because while I have played it just to get things working, I have not played it, as you might say. One thing I would normally do at this point is go into the options. I am not going to touch the options. If you want to run this game under Linux, I've given instructions in the description, or you can go search for what's the search expression I used, Dark Sector Linux Mint, and the ProtonDB website has a lot of information. I have no idea what it's like. I've no idea what it's like on Windows. I've got no way of testing it on Windows, so I have no idea how well it runs. I can tell you that I am running Proton Experimental as the compatibility layer. I can also tell you it runs at 180 frames a second. It's not exactly demanding on a modern system. You do have to edit the ds.cfg file, which is what I did. And that's to get the resolution to work. It doesn't support widescreen. You do not want to try and change the resolution if you're playing under Linux through the options menu. Right. And I am going to do obviously a new game. I know everyone's seen this, but I'm going to play it anyway. Came out on PC, PS3 and Xbox 360 back in 2008. This game is 18 years old. It's not the oldest game I've got. I've got older than this. But I think it's sort of the second oldest I've got. No, actually, do you know what? I think Pro Pinball Ultra is probably similar age. And the reason this isn't Warframe or Soulframe is, as I've discussed previously, I can't help but feel Warframe has gotten a bit too grindy for most people. Strangely, Soulframe has also gotten a bit grindy. So I was looking at something to run in the evenings instead. I will still stream Warframe and Soulframe, just not as regularly as previously. Or not at the same time. We're going to have to see.
Продолжаю обход. I can't do this again.
Just stay focused. Use your training.
I thought I could, but
You're past the point of no return, Hayden. You're already inside the compound. Decisions made.
Are you sure this thing isn't airborne?
It's not, but even if it is, your booster's good for another 6 hours. Now get with it. Plant your charges. Then infiltrate the building.
Right, here we go. This is not my usual style of game, it has to be said. Undoubtedly mess up considerably. some of this I do know. It looks, it has to be said, surprisingly good. I've no idea whether you're supposed to have that sort of effect at the top of the screen right now. There may be, I have no idea, but there may be crashes, there may be unexpected stuff.
Do not approach or attempt to assist in any way someone you suspect to be infected.
I'm actually...
The target has an increased metabolism and hardened exterior. Their flesh continues to harden over time, so decisive action is required. Enferon gas is an effective complement to your arsenal. Enferon is a mild irritant if inhaled by a healthy adult, but applied to the infected target...
I actually didn't know that was there.
Given sufficient exposure...
I know there's one later on, but that's the first one that I'm aware of. Has to be said, this feels very much like a console game. That's my first impression of it.
Look at me!
It's not a bite! I scratched myself!
Turn around!
Yes, I did know that encounter was there. Attempting to speedrun anything. Just wanted to get into the room. So I know there's about to be an eruption of gunfire fairly shortly. Health bar. That's interesting. I haven't seen. Previous observation. This rifle he's using is not very accurate. Yeah. To pay more attention to my surroundings rather than. Step out. Needless to say, the game is by digital extremes, and as I've said, it's supposedly a sort of spiritual precursor to Warframe. From what I've seen, there are various aspects to it that are quite similar, but apparently the events in this game are not canonical. Think of it as Warframe 1999 in a different timeline. It's got the classic pick up everybody's weapons mechanic. can tell you in practice he is seriously overladen with ammunition. Dead. Hello, Brikash. How are you doing? I hope he's dead. That's kind of eerie. Has to be said, the ragdoll physics aren't bad. I assume it's ragdoll. Apparently, this is supposedly what Warframe was what this was supposed to be. My understanding. Given the inclusion of technocytes, they obviously took stuff and did you notice the Dark Sector logo on the ammunition there? Needless to say, oh, let's have a look-see. I happen to know I'm running at 180 frames a second, but yeah, the GPU is not getting much exercise. Even with streaming, I'm only using 40% of the GPU and 13% of the CPU. So this is at the moment, this is not a very demanding game. Mind you, something this old you would not expect it to be. I am assuming, by the way, that I am seeing everything on the screen that I am supposed to. As far as I can ascertain, I am. It took me some considerable time to try solutions, find problems, that kind of thing. I've seen some screenshots, so I was trying to ascertain whether I had this more or less right, that looked a lot like Warframe.
Hello, Victor.
Thank God you're here. Somehow he knows I sent that message.
I just need to know where Mesner is.
The Lasrian military's working for him now. They've got a chopper coming in. But listen to me. He's trying to get inside the vault. If that happens...
It's done.
Good. It was too dangerous to extract him, and we can't risk bringing the infection back here.
Yeah, I kind of gathered it does.
You better pull it together. If Mesner gets that infectious material out of Lasria, it'll spread like the plague.
Just want to get this over with.
So find Mesner. He's the linchpin. Put a bullet through his head.
I'm not too worried, really, what it turns out like. I'm just to see what the game's like. See if I can remember how to play a game like this. I'll say one. You know what? I'm actually kind of surprised at the amount of movable parts they've got in the game. It's, mind you, that kind of thing was, I remember.
Hey! Watch my back!
Is it? Do we think 600 rounds of ammunition is excessive? Sorry, I've just got this little bit of paranoia that says if I don't check out everything, I'm going to get shot in the back when I don't want it to happen. I do like the fact that short bursts seem to be the way to go. I really don't like dumping magazines like that. Get a shot through the gap there. No, not gonna let me, is it? Oh, well, yeah. You know what this reminds me of? N64 game. I never played Perfect Dark, but you know, you've seen enough of it. It does remind me of Perfect Dark. Or GoldenEye, which I did play. Obviously vastly better graphics. cannonball. KA-52. Supported widescreen. I'm not used to having so much cutoff. Guessing it's not going to work, is it? It's not helpful. Oh, that is. Wrong button. I messed that up badly. I messed that up really badly. I had grenades, who knew? Okay, everybody's safely dead. I feel like shooting at me anymore. Our rumours were of a crash after this particular episode. For me, are they? Come on. That whole control thing doesn't work too well. Story is, at this point, apparently there have been game crashes. Oh, now that does look like a Warframe. Oh, it does.
What the hell?
Okay. Well, that's a really clear connection. Warframe, isn't it?
What did they tell you? What did they tell you, Hayden?
They said you had gone insane.
But they said the same of you, didn't they? Unstable, psychotic, unfit for duty, and yet they still sent you. In spite of the fact that you are so broken. But I can fix you. Do it.
Wait! Wait!
Oh, is it?
You know of the Lotus. Prized Lasria beauty.
Have I made a Nix? I think I have. And
In the process.
better to the hell.
I think you, of all people, deserve it.
Maybe I do.
I can't complain about the way it plays. I mean, that whole control to run and then use the WASD keys is a little difficult for me because of the nerve damage left hand. But I am not... My understanding is it doesn't necessarily save keybinds.
Marlowe. Marlowe 1. Oh, shit.
Go ahead. We have you on the emergency channel.
I've been infected. The shot you gave me, it's not working!
Calm down. Is Mesner dead?
Maybe. I detonated the charges. Are you listening to me? The booster didn't work. I need evac!
I'm putting the hazmat team together right now. I want you to carry on. Rendezvous with our sleeper agent, Yargo Menzik. He's got an observation post on top of the Lasrian Port Authority. He'll have more boosters for the infection. Use them. It'll hold it off until we can get you out of there. Just follow the coastline north.
I've lost all my gear.
Improvise. You were always good at that.
Let's look at this pistol. Where the heck did he get that from?
I found her!
was watching Cole. What was that, early 80s? To see if I can. There we go. Make this easy to aim, isn't it? Okay, that's not exactly intuitive to use. What's the other one? Okay. Okay, starting to get the hang of how it works. Pistol ammo. Anybody got any pistol ammo? Well, yes. Not my favorite weapon. Although you could say it's inspired by the chakram, if you want to be. The chakram. Yes, I know. I did know that And he's infected with a technocyte. That's actually part of the standard blurb. Yeah, I remember you saying they are a bit. I'm no more a fan of it now.
It's inevitable.
I'm no more a fan of the weapon than I was in Warframe. They don't have jump. I just realized. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, they do. Okay, am I not supposed to go that way? Ah. Okay. Target pickup. Oh, okay. What am I supposed to do? Come on, guys. They. Oh, I see. That hardly seems logical. I'm already starting to see. Oops. news for you. Hitting control and running like this is not easy. Doing control like this for me is actually surprisingly difficult. I need to key bindings. I don't want to have to do that. Oh. Alright, let me just check something here. Don't, whatever you do, go near the display options. Let's see if it'll allow me to sort this out. Oh, great. Ah, there we go. Ah, there we go. Yes! Oh, that's much better. Not much better, but... Okay. The trick's gonna be when I restart the game, does it remember the control options? But that is much better than me having to hit control. Where am I supposed to go next? What's up there, apparently? What do I normally use for a run? Is it left or... Do you know what? I've got... Yeah, it's the wrong one. Hang on a sec. Glad it recognizes that at least. Yeah, that might be better. Yeah. Yeah, that bear was a pain in the bottom. Let me guess, you can pay for upgrades. Yeah, they mentioned that, didn't they? I'll stick with the pistol. Actually better in many respects. Has to be said, the graphics stand up pretty well for a game that's 18 years old. I've got newer games than this that don't look as good, to be honest. I think they've got some of the same screams from Warframe in here. Wouldn't be surprised. I actually don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, please. I would be curious to know. That's a familiar attack. It's like the Lasria.
They're everywhere! We need backup! Group D, fall back to the port. We've got the foothold here. They're coming out of the walls! Group D, repeat, you need to fall... Group D, repeat, you need to fall back to the port. Deploy your Enferon and retreat. I think it bit me. Everyone's dead. They're just watching me. Shit! My head is pounding! Why aren't they attacking me? I am so cold. Group D, what is your situation? My skin is on fire! I'm... no! It's happening!
Why did it have to be a glaive?
If you or someone you know is experiencing headache, fever,
The perimeter has been breached!
identify yourself immediately with medical officers. Failing to report symptoms will be considered an act of treason and is punishable by death. Do not endanger yourself or your family. Form an orderly line. Citizens holding Russian visas or property are in line. If you or someone you know is experiencing headache, fever, itchiness, spasms,
That's very easy.
Identify yourself immediately. Fail and your report symptoms will be
It has a certain familiar look, it has to be said.
contact.
I am almost getting flashbacks to 1999.
Form an orderly line. Citizens holding Russian visas form up at the red line. If you or someone you know is experiencing any fever,
You know, I think I was shooting at that at one point. Thought it was somebody's head. Yeah, you know, it does hold up remarkably well. I mean, I'm sure people would have a go at it. I'm actually quite impressed. I thought it would look more obviously dated, but it doesn't. Jump, I'd go and get the machine gun. But I guess it's not going to let me do that, is it? Right. I'm going to take a quick bladder break, which seems to work. And I will see you in a couple of minutes. With apologies for the fact that you're going to be seeing the one of the cutscenes, because I had a little time to make the intermission scene for this, and yeah, I probably should have taken a bit more time to edit it, but I didn't have the time. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Right. How are Pixel and Phoebe, Bricage? Do you know what? Do you know what? I am really... Oh, really? I haven't seen those ads. I keep saying it, but... Okay, you can see this is relatively low resolution. Don't forget, I'm running at a resolution of 2048 by 1152, upscaled to what looks like 2560 by 1440. But with all that, it still looks pretty good. And you can almost tell that it's a console game because your graphics options are extremely limited. Let's feel very much like a console game. Probably play much better with controller. Very weird coming back to regular 16:9 instead of 21:9, which is what I'm used to.
Group D, what is your situation?
We got zombies too. quickly. Throw it into the electrical arcs, then dash around the corner. Ah! Wow, it's... You know what? That mechanism to run is a real pain in the neck. That's really, really bad. Yeah. Let's see what I'm doing. What am I doing? Okay, let's just get the direction I'm supposed to head in correct first. Oh, it's the other way. So do that, then we run this way. Not the right way just now. Where am I supposed to be going? The door. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Make sure I get this run correct. I'm kind of getting lost. I know it's very much my thing. Alright. I think I got it. Getting time, but I've got it. All I gotta do is get my act together a little bit. That would happen. barely see where I'm going.
This is a part of what you are.
I think that's going to take some getting used to. Huh. I'm just trying to get the... Oh, I see. And the mouse doesn't really help, I can tell you that for nothing. There's a certain inevitability there. And now my general lack of practice at this kind of game is coming to the fore. point of giving it the silly weapon? It really doesn't do that much good. Oh, I don't know. Like, and of course I'm set back to the beginning, aren't I? Oh yeah, this is a terrible mechanism. How do you melee with this thing? Do you know what I haven't tried? Let's see. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Alright, how do you melee with this thing? Oh, your space. Yeah, sort of. Best work system card. Yeah, you can sort of melee with it. Not very well. Doesn't allow you to do it very long. What's the point of having this thing when you can't even... So much. Yeah. Okay, that worked. Maybe, but I'm out of ammo, so... Very precise. heaven's sake. Okay, that was strangely satisfying. Range is not very good, and its controllability it's terrible. Nobody left anything around up here for me to use. Range is dreadful. And that's a terrible move. It's difficult would be the simplest way of putting it. It's yeah, very limited control, and your range is not as great as you might think. I'm trying to think it's here. Terrible move. You really aren't supposed to do this run across here. Look at this. Yeah, that run mechanism is awful. Can't really see what you're doing. I had grenades, would you believe it?
Take on! Get out!
Ammunition box. I've forgotten how a lot of these games you let's face it, this is not really my kind of game. It really isn't. Leave any ammunition lying around, did I? Oh, I did. Okay, that's a little bit better. Hang on. Oh no, I thought there was a weird sort of rain effect. My bad. Guns I'm much better with. Did you really just jump in front of me? Okay. That works. Don't like the wrong mechanism. Don't know what they thought they were doing. It really sucks. Come on. Oh, now it's lag. Thank you. Show me your head. Where are you going? Some of this is... yeah. Classic in a way. Some of the mechanics they've got here have been around as long as... well, hell, PS1, PS2. Okay, where am I going? Probably didn't actually have to kill everybody, did I? Yeah, this is... yeah, that is really awkward to use. Hang on, I already went down here, didn't I? I did not. Oh. Of course. Oh. It's irritating that they don't even have a jump mechanism unless they want you to. Okay, I am now open to suggestions. That. And they kind of made it look almost like you're supposed to go through there. Right, where are we supposed to go? This seems more like a come down here to pick up the goodies type of thing rather than a here's your way out to the next spot. And so does this one over wherever it is. Now that one. That is air conditioning, and no. Yeah, this I'm going to be complaining about this control forever. I keep coming back to here. Oh, don't tell me. tell me you're supposed to get the glaive over the fence and then down onto the button. That would be... I need to take control a lot sooner than that. Oh, heaven's sake. Ah. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Either that's not what you're supposed to do. There we go. Was what we were supposed to do. That has got to be one of the daftest mechanisms I've ever come across. Oh, and this guy just happens to be hiding right next to a
Your
firefight.
weapons, Onishka.
Yargo, you've got something for me?
I do. I have your updated orders from the AD. I have also arranged for you to acquire weapons and explosives.
No, thanks.
You don't want to take it, but you don't have choice. This will slow your infection. It will buy you time.
Show me what you've got.
Your harbor explosion has released the infected Mesner had captured. We believe Mesner has planned to collect them, bring them into the open, so his Lasrian thugs can capture them. He had Victor Sudek repair all
I think
Soviet
after this
LF
cutscene,
weapons.
I'm going to bring this
These
to an end,
transmitters
because
were
I've
used in the
apparently been
80s
going for
to
nearly
draw
2
in the
hours, and I
Like
need
moths
to get
to a
something to
flame.
eat.
Oh dear.
Are you paying attention? This transmitter is hidden in an old bunker inside the Lasrian catacombs. You will enter via church. You are to disrupt Mesner's operation by destroying
And
transmitter.
this is seems a good place to stop.
Take the sat phone.
Whether or not I'll continue,
gonna
I have
destroy the
no idea.
Take this to the underground. They'll give you the explosives you need. Guns too, without the governors on them. If price is right. Even as world drowns, rats will swim. I hope you won't find the sewers unpleasant.
Right. Oh. Anybody got any comments? Leave them in the comments below, so to speak. That was an interesting experience. I'm honestly not sure if I'll return to it, but it's interesting to see a game that has elements of Warframe predating Warframe, including that blasted glaive. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Schedule will be up there in a moment or so. Please remember to like and optionally subscribe, which makes it sound like liking isn't an option. No, they're both optional, just preferred. Anyway, I hope you all have a very good evening. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the likes. I do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.